Jake. If you're watching the Preppers Bunker Outdoors, we are at Bladeshow 2022 here with Void Tactical. So, you guys make some really cool combat knives, and from what I've heard, you've invested rather heavily in a CNC machine.
Yeah, heavily indeed. So pretty much the only thing that's changed from last year is we were able to purchase a CNC router, and we started CNCing out our handle scales. This has a couple benefits. The majority of that being universal sheath fitment. So the sheaths are no longer different from knife to knife. We can pretty much just take any sheath of a given model, and if you have like a newer one of our knives, it's probably going to fit that knife. So that kind of fits into our idea of, in the future, you know, offering sheaths separately for sale. Like if you have a knife and say you wanted okay, I want a jump mod, I want a dive sheath, you know, that's something you can go ahead and order separate from our site, instead of having to ship your knife to us to be fitted. So that's still coming down the road, but yeah, no, we wanted to do CNC for a while. It's also going to allow us to CNC some of our sheaths, and just get a better product altogether, and increase efficiency as well. It's a great thing.
So in the future, say someone had one of your covered sheaths,
Sure.
which is amazing by the way, like this, and they're like, hey man, can I order a coyote tan sheath from you guys? That's something that they could pay you for.
Yep. They would order it directly off the website. Basically, it's just a drop-down menu. You would select your knife model, and we would know, hey, you know, they've got a Mamba, and they want a coyote sheath. So we would manufacture the sheath and ship it out, and fingers crossed, fits perfectly. No need for fitment, and everybody's happy.
It's really nice, and it's really hard to do, especially with a small shop and guys making what's essentially a custom production knife.
Yeah, we pretend to be production, but realistically, I think we kind of fit the custom. We do have set models. We don't really make full customs anymore, but I think small batch production is what we call it.
I like that.
Yeah, craft production.
I did a series in the past about what I coined custom production, and the company's doing it. It's becoming more and more rare because it's really hard to do for these reasons. It takes huge investments for a small shop, but you guys are taking those steps forward.
Yeah, we're getting there for sure.
And you guys caught my eye last year for your unique models, like your Sabo, like you mentioned. This pinky loop is just really cool, and the knives are very comfortable and practical.
Yeah. Now these have been pretty popular. We debuted them last year. Ring knives have come and gone in terms of popularity. They are currently back in. One of the things I wanted to do different with the ring knife, instead of just making our own, I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I went ahead and I put the ring in line with the grip. Usually you see them, they're kind of on the top. It messes with your grip. This is not incredibly ergonomic. This you can hold just like any other knife, and the ring is just there. It does its job to retain it, and it doesn't really mess with your grip or feel bad, you know?
Right. Well, I'm kind of surprised that with the popularity of single-finger ducks right now, they haven't wiped you out and burned you down.
Hey man, we're down to only 3, and last year we took 7 and only brought home 2, so they do well for us.
That's awesome,
yeah,
man. That's awesome.
Sure.
Well, hey, it's great seeing you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming by.
I always love the spread. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Yep.
And like usual, I'll be in touch.
Absolutely. Look forward to hearing.
So if you want to find Void Tactical, where do you want them to go?
So the majority of our content is going to be on Instagram. Our tag is VT Knives. That's Victor Tango Knives. That's pretty much where we do all of our marketing and all of our product updates. We do have a newsletter as well. We do it pretty rarely, but if you go to our website, voidtactical.com, you can input your email and sign up for our newsletter. We do it every so often if we come out with a new product or we're updating something. It's just a good way to, you know,
So with the way social media works, you probably know you don't necessarily see everything that you want to see, even if you've taken every step to see it. Get on the email list, make sure it does not go to your spam folder, and when they release something new, you will hear about it. I suggest everybody do that because of how fickle social media is. So I appreciate having you again. In the description box below at the top, I'm going to put a link to a video for my raffle that I am currently doing in support of knife rights. Below that, it's amazing Braille status knife, $20 tickets, all proceeds go to knife rights. Below that, I'll have all of the links to Void Tactical. And below that, in the description box, you'll see how you can support my channel and businesses. Thanks for having me again.
Absolutely.
And like I said, I'll be in touch.
For sure, look forward to hearing from you.
Like it.